Hey y'all. According to the Sefer Yetzirah, there are 32 paths of wisdom. So it behooves us all to keep an open mind. We don't know which is the right path, and maybe the right path for you is wrong for someone else. Some of the tools that I use, like tarot cards, make other people uncomfortable. While other people think that the Bible's untrue, everything that it says is untrue, and the fact that you found that in the Bible just discounts everything that you just said. In economics, a bimetallic standard was used. Both gold and silver defined value. These standards were defined by weight and measures. It promotes fairness and confidence by providing uniformity in values for buyers and sellers, whether the amount was small or large. But this doesn't have to be just a system for banks. It can be a system for truth, weights and measures, foundation, and clarity. Moses is our gold standard. He heard God speak. He wrote God's words. He's the link between Egypt and Israel and our spiritual life and the past. Moses was God's chosen man. He's referenced in nearly every book of the Bible. So when you hear him, you assume it's God speaking. But is it? Is it even Moses? That's the challenge of the gold standard. It's fixed if you can prove that there's gold in the vault. If not, it's flexible, based on confidence alone. And if you found it out in the wild, maybe it's fool's gold. The silver standard, it's more widespread. It's more accessible and familiar. Psalm 12:6 says the words of God are like silver, purified 7 times. The purer the silver, the softer it becomes. You mix in alloys if you want to have strength, but then you just mixed in impurities, didn't you? 32 paths of wisdom, 2 standards, 1 truth. It's a quest, right? Find the weights and measures, discard the counterfeits, redeem the value of your faith. Pull back the veil and take a look. Is there even gold in the vault? Truths should be backed, not blindly believed. A return to standards should be non-negotiable. Weights and measures are instruments of justice. And the Bible commands it. Leviticus 19:36, use honest scales and honest measures. And Proverbs 11:1 says a false balance is an abomination to the Lord. There's way more to this book and the words of this guy than what's just on face value. You know, when your English teacher asks you, why did Huck Finn worry when he saw the footprint outside his window with the cross carved in the heel? Nobody cares that Pap is a fictional character, that Huck Finn doesn't really exist, that hoodoo practices are more that you should write it and put it in your shoe than carving it on the heel or whatever. Nobody cares. That's not the story. The story is that he looked out and he saw the cross carved into the heel, in the footprint and the snow, and he worried about it. That's the only question to answer. Nobody cares if you think Huck Finn didn't really exist or who Mark Twain was an asshole or whatever. It's irrelevant. It doesn't have anything to do with the book or with the question. Do you understand? It's the same with the Bible. It doesn't really matter if you think the Exodus didn't happen or that it really refers to Abraham and not Moses. It's written a certain way. So that's the way we're going to deal with it, unless you have proof that there is something else. Because it's silver, you know? Those are pretty words that were amalgamated to create a story. And the story does say that God wrote the tablets, but when Moses came off the mountain, he smashed them and had to rewrite them. So who knows what could have happened then. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying, why are we putting our confidence in Fiat when we have silver and gold to work with? Peace out.